right now, and it's a pretty
If you guys are new around here, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not ever miss a video. Sometimes YouTube doesn't tell you that I've released a video unless notifications are on, so make sure you're doing that. And also, I'd like to look at many new weapons that could be coming to Fortnite Battle Royale. So first off, let's take a look at the most basic and go-to weapon category in Fortnite, the standard assault rifles. Obviously, this is fully filled out at the moment, ranging from the standard AR, which is uncommon, common and rare, and then you have the Scar, which is a continuation of those weapons, filling in the epic and legendary slots. Obviously, the standard assault rifle is filled up, but it gives you an idea of how we're going to fill in all of those gaps for weapons that don't have every single one of the color rarities filled in. We love the assault rifles, but what can we add into the game which would maybe make you pick up a new gun over a Scar or over a normal assault rifle when you land in Fortnite? Well, let's kick it off, my friends, with the burst assault rifles. Currently, we have the grey uncommon, the green common, and the blue burst assault rifle. Now, I'm sure many of you guys will really enjoy picking up a blue burst, and it can be absolutely deadly, but it can be a little bit inaccurate. And personally, I always choose a standard assault rifle over a blue assault rifle. But we have a lot of room for potential here because we've both an epic and legendary slot waiting to be filled in. So what could go in that place? Well, enter the brand new burst assault rifle. With this burst assault rifle is going to be a little bit different because it's actually going to be an even slower burst assault rifle than the ones we currently have in the game. However, they will be more high powered and dealing more damage a hit. Meaning if you land all 3 shots, you could drop someone very, very quickly. But if you miss those shots, there's going to be a lot of downtime in between. All of the weapons that you're going to see within this video that I suggest for different weapon categories are actually already in Fortnite in the Save the World portion of the game, which is like the zombies PvE portion of the game. A lot of the guns that we've seen in Fortnite have been carried over from that part of the game into Battle Royale, so the likelihood of it actually happening and actually coming to the game is very high, and it could definitely happen. So let me know what you think. A slower but more powerful burst assault rifle, I think it could be really, really deadly and make you pick it up over the standard assault rifles. If you're wanting something which is a little bit of a quicker burst, make sure you stick around because I've got another suggestion for that in a little bit. But moving on to the scoped assault rifles, I actually have talked about this and made a video on potential changes to the scoped assault rifles only yesterday, where they've implemented some changes into the new shooting mode #1, and this weapon looks absolutely amazing. But we've got quite a few new slots here that we can work with. Now, we currently have a rare and an epic version. I'm actually just going to go ahead and fill in the uncommon and the common slots with the same scoped assault rifle we've already got, just with slightly less firepower, so not being quite as strong. But for the legendary slot, I have something very special. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the burst scoped assault rifle. That is right, it's almost a hybrid of the two. Looks a little bit like a sniper, but this thing has a more extensive, bigger zoom on the scope and will actually fire 3 shots at a time, forming a burst scoped assault. I think this is such a cool weapon. It is currently already in Fortnite Peach Burst. It would have a little bit of kick, a little bit of recoil, so you can't spam it so much unless you're really, really close to someone. But medium rifles do not have aim assist in Fortnite Battle Royale, so it's all up to you. MG category. This is a category that I am falling in love with every single day at the moment because of some of the new changes they've implemented with this weapon in, again, the new shooting test 1 mode. I've got a video coming out on it very, very soon, but let's first of all talk about the different SMG categories because they're all divided up into their own unique slots. Now, we've got the standard SMGs, the tactical SMGs, and the silenced SMGs. I'm going to leave the silenced SMGs alone for the moment and just compare with you guys the standard SMGs against the tactical SMGs, because you may not know, and honestly, only until I looked into it a few days ago did I fully understand. So the standard SMGs have been in Fortnite Battle Royale since release, whereas the tactical SMGs actually added it in soon after Battle Royale first went live. The standard SMGs will deal slightly less damage per bullet, but will have a higher fire rate, whereas
Covered from throat, I can sing. I'm not going to because I don't want to make your ears bleed, but we are finally back, and a lot has happened since I got sick. Last Saturday, our stunt, because literally as soon as he goes back to vlogging, within 3 days, bam, new controversy, new drama, and YouTube has now just shut off advertising on his channel. Pretty insane. I don't think YouTube has ever done that in the history of the site.
Welcome everyone, I hope you guys are having an immense themed Fortnite map would look like, and you guys seem to absolutely love it and definitely want it to come to Fortnite. We'll have to wait and see if it does. Hopefully it will. If you want to see that video, it'll be linked down below in the Fortnite playlist that contains all of my Fortnite videos I have ever made. But for today's video, we've got something extremely interesting to take a look at. A weapon you've probably never seen in action that is absolutely nuts. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about this weapon, how you can get it, and exactly what it does within Fortnite Battle Royale. So to find out more about this weapon, we have to go back to a blog post from the 25th of September. That is over 2 months old now, for when Fortnite Battle Royale was still just growing and it was actually quite small within the gaming scene. This was, I think, just before I started playing the game and started to get into it. So this update included duos and squads to Fortnite Battle Royale, so that's how far back we're going here. And it also included, for the very first time, supply drops. Prior to this, supply drops weren't even in Fortnite Battle Royale, which is really interesting. Imagine playing with no supply drops. But the important thing with this blog post is the additional weapons. So first off, they added in the scoped assault rifle. We obviously know that weapon. It is in the game still. Next up, they added the zapper. However, as cell ammo is extremely limited, this weapon is only available in supply drops. So this weapon was added into the game 2 months ago. Personally, I've never ever come across it. If you've ever found it, let me know down below in the comment section. However, we have got someone that has found it. He goes by the name Ionix TV and is a Twitch streamer for Fortnite, so I'll link his channel down below in the description as well. But let's check out a clip of him finding it within a supply drop, using it, and actually getting a kill with the Zapatron sniper.
Alors, on a le droit à un Zapotron légendaire. Pour machin légendaire.
That thing is nuts. An electrically charged sniper that has 2 firing modes, as the description says. You can see it there being fully charged up and completely wiping out an enemy. It is insane. However, I've been playing the game for a while now. I've put many, many hours into the games. I'm sure you guys have as well. But I have never come across it. There's 2 answers. One is that this weapon was in the game for such a limited amount of time that they decided it was too overpowered and withdrew it. Or they kept it in the game and made it so freaking rare that only a handful of people have ever found it in game. So I've just done some research like it fitted into changes and updates in the future. Let me know your opinions of it down below in the comments section.